Confidence is not something people are simply born with, and it is not reserved for the lucky few who seem fearless in every situation. Real confidence is built day by day through thoughts, habits, decisions, and the way you speak to yourself when nobody else is around. Most people spend years waiting for confidence to magically appear before they take action. But the truth is that confidence grows after you begin moving forward despite your fear. Inspired by the timeless teachings of Dr. Joseph Murphy, this 30-day journey is designed to help you completely reshape the way you think about yourself and your future. Your subconscious mind absorbs every belief you repeat consistently, whether positive or negative, and over time those beliefs become the foundation of your reality. If you constantly tell yourself that you are weak, incapable, unattractive, or unworthy, your mind accepts those statements as truth and begins shaping your actions around them. But when you intentionally replace those destructive thoughts with empowering beliefs, your mindset begins to shift, your energy changes, and your confidence slowly starts to rise from within. This transformation will not happen overnight, and it will not happen by simply watching motivational videos without taking action. It requires commitment, consistency, and the willingness to challenge the old version of yourself that has been holding you back for far too long. During these next 30 days, you will learn how to train your mind to focus on growth instead of fear, progress instead of perfection, and possibility instead of limitation. You will begin developing small daily habits that strengthen your discipline, increase your emotional resilience, and improve the way you carry yourself in everyday life. Some days will feel easy and motivating, while other days may test your patience and determination. But every step you take will move you closer to becoming the confident person you were always meant to be. The teachings of Dr. Joseph Murphy remind us that our inner world creates our outer world, meaning the confidence you desire must first be created within your own mind before it can fully appear in your life. When you start believing that you are valuable, capable, and deserving of success, you naturally begin making choices that align with that belief. Your posture changes, your communication improves, your decisions become stronger, and you stop seeking approval from everyone around you. Confidence is not arrogance, and it is not pretending to be perfect. True confidence is the quiet understanding that you are enough, even while you continue growing and improving. This journey is about becoming mentally stronger, emotionally healthier, and more connected to the person you truly are beneath years of doubt and insecurity. Over the next 30 days, you're not just changing your mindset. You are rebuilding your identity from the inside out and creating a foundation for lasting self-worth, inner peace, and personal success. One of the biggest reasons people struggle with confidence is because they spend too much time comparing themselves to others while completely ignoring their own progress and potential. In today's world, it is easy to feel inadequate when social media constantly shows polished lifestyles, perfect appearances, and endless success stories. But what most people fail to realize is that confidence cannot survive in an environment filled with constant comparison. The moment you begin measuring your worth against someone else's achievements, appearance, or lifestyle, you slowly disconnect from your own identity and start believing that who you are is not enough. Dr. Joseph Murphy often emphasized the incredible power of thought and belief, reminding us that whatever we repeatedly impress upon the subconscious mind eventually shapes our reality. If your mind is filled with thoughts of inferiority, failure, jealousy, or self-criticism, your actions will naturally reflect those beliefs, causing you to hesitate, doubt yourself, and avoid opportunities that could change your life. This is why one of the most important parts of your 30-day confidence transformation is learning how to reclaim control over your thoughts and redirect your focus inward, instead of constantly seeking validation from the outside world. Real confidence begins when you stop trying to become someone else and start appreciating the unique qualities, strengths, and experiences that already exist within you. Every challenge you have survived, every lesson you have learned, and every obstacle you have overcome has shaped the person you are becoming today. Even your past mistakes have value because they contain wisdom that can guide your future decisions and help you grow stronger emotionally and mentally. Confidence is not created by perfection. It is created by self-acceptance, self-awareness, and a willingness to keep improving without constantly tearing yourself down. During this journey, you must begin speaking to yourself with more patience, respect, and encouragement because your inner dialogue directly affects the way you feel and behave every single day. When you wake up each morning telling yourself that you are capable, worthy, and improving, your subconscious mind slowly begins accepting those statements as truth. Over time, this creates a shift in your attitude, your energy, and your overall presence. People who are truly confident are not necessarily the smartest, richest, or most talented individuals in the room. They are often the people who have learned to trust themselves despite uncertainty and continue moving forward even when fear is present. Confidence grows through action, not avoidance. Every time you face a fear, speak up for yourself, take responsibility, or step outside your comfort zone. You send a powerful message to your mind that you are stronger than your doubts. Inspired by the teachings of Dr. Joseph Murphy, this transformation is about retraining your subconscious mind to support your growth instead of sabotaging it. The more you focus on gratitude, discipline, positive thinking, and self-belief, the more your confidence will begin to feel natural rather than forced. This is the beginning of a completely new relationship with yourself, one built on trust, resilience, and the understanding that your value does not depend on the opinions of others. As you continue this 30-day confidence transformation journey, you will begin to realize that confidence is deeply connected to the habits you practice every single day. Your daily routines either strengthen your mindset or slowly weaken it without you even noticing. Many people want to feel confident, successful, and emotionally strong, yet they continue repeating habits that feed insecurity, procrastination, and self-doubt. The teachings inspired by Dr. Joseph Murphy remind us that the subconscious mind responds to repetition, meaning whatever you repeatedly do, think, and believe eventually becomes part of your identity. This is why small daily actions matter far more than temporary bursts of motivation. A single positive action, repeated consistently, can completely reshape the direction of your life over time. When you begin waking up with intention, speaking positively to yourself, setting clear goals, and following through on small promises, you slowly build trust within yourself. That self-trust becomes one of the strongest foundations of genuine confidence, because confidence grows when your mind realizes that your actions align with your words. Every time you say you will do something and actually follow through, even in small ways, you strengthen your inner discipline and self-respect. On the other hand, constantly breaking promises to yourself creates frustration, guilt, and emotional weakness that slowly damages your confidence from within. This journey is not about becoming perfect overnight. It is about becoming more consistent, more self-aware, and more intentional with the way you live your life each day. One of the most powerful habits you can develop during this transformation is learning how to control your focus. Your mind naturally moves toward whatever you feed it most often. If you spend your time focusing on negativity, fear, criticism, and failure, your confidence will shrink because your subconscious mind will begin believing that life is hopeless and that you are incapable of growth. But when you intentionally focus on opportunity, gratitude, improvement, and possibility, your mind begins creating emotional strength and optimism that naturally changes your behavior and attitude. This does not mean ignoring reality or pretending problems do not exist. It means refusing to allow temporary struggles to define your identity or control your future. Every successful and confident person faces setbacks, disappointments, and moments of uncertainty. But what separates them from others is their ability to keep moving forward despite those challenges. Confidence is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to continue growing even while fear is present. During these 30 days, you may notice moments when your old habits try pulling you back into negative thinking patterns or limiting beliefs. That is completely normal because transformation requires patience and persistence. The mind resists change when it has been conditioned to think a certain way for many years. However, Every time you choose a healthier thought, a better habit, or a more disciplined action, you weaken those old mental patterns and create space for a stronger version of yourself to emerge. Inspired by the wisdom of Dr. Joseph Murphy, this process is about reprogramming your subconscious mind with confidence, purpose, discipline, and belief so you can step into a future where you no longer doubt your worth, your potential, or your ability to succeed.